Okay guys, we are live. Since I've been streaming and actually since I set up this account, I have not really shown you guys any arm workouts, bicep or tricep workouts. Maybe a couple of times I might just drop something in there, but I haven't really went through a program with that. But this is my bicep workout using resistance bands. I'm gonna need this to rest my knees in it. And I'll show you guys how to do preacher curls using resistance band. So you can do one arm, one bicep at a time, or you can do both. So what you need to do, you need to take the band. I'll show you from here. Hopefully you guys can see all of this. This is my waistline. So I take the band and I can either just go just like that or just put a knot to the center, which I am going to put a knot to the center anyways. Just need a knot in the center of the band. So you want your band like this. And make sure on your floor, I have hardwood floor. So I have my mat on the floor because I don't want my band directly against the surface of the floor itself. So this is like a little delicate exercise. So I put my band like this. Actually, let me show you this first. I put my resistance band like this. One end of the band like this, over the knees like this. This is how I want my band. And then I grab the exercise ball and I put like this. So my knees is on that band, so the band will not move, right? And I'm like this. And then I do the other side. Or if you don't want the knot in the center of the band, if you're a taller person, release the knot from the center of the band. That's what I'm trying to do right now. You guys can see I have another band I could use, but this is fine. I just take the knot out, but my knees need to be locked in the center of that band because I don't need the band to be moving. And I can go like this still. But there's a little disadvantage here. The band might come over like this. You might get this happening. So this is why you see I have the knot in the center of the band. But in this case I removed it. Right? So you gotta control everything now. You have to control the ball on top of the band and everything like that. So other side. So what you can do is to just get a larger ball. If you get a much larger ball, that wouldn't happen. I have a larger ball. I actually deflated it and put it into a box and switched it for this one. This was like many months ago. And I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted to use this one because this one has been sitting in the box for over 2 years, brand new, wasn't used. So that's why I did that. And then later I said, hey, I'm gonna do the preacher curls. Now this way of doing preacher curls, I was in Japan when I put this one together. And so you can do it this way too. Just get this is a little bar that I have here. And it's a metal bar actually. And I can reach over like this and do it with both arms at the same time. I hope TikTok got this really short. I hope so. I hope. And that's like a big hope. We do one more set. If they did not get it, I would just redo it and make it in a separate video. But I have a video like this circulating somewhere on YouTube, I think, or might be on my main TikTok account, the one that's 500,000 views, followers I mean. But that one is a lot of politics is in that one too. It might be on there, but I might just do it from one of whichever account it's on. But this is really good, guys. But you may need to increase the resistance of your band. Depends on your strength. And you can get those biceps working and get a peek in the bicep. That's what it looks like. So, and that's probably the only time you might need the exercise ball, maybe. But I'm saying like figure out another exercise I could do with it. But that's how I would do my bicep. To get preacher curls done. Stretching it out. Okay, so there's another curl. All the other curls are very, very familiar to you guys, but there's a curl, not a girl. A curl, we say drag curl, right? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, drag curls. It's an old school exercise. Usually this is how it's done. Think of just having the barbell, and you will go like this. The idea of the drag curl is to keep the shoulders out of the curl. Because a lot of times you do a curl, you're like this, or some people might cheat and use their back, but you just only want the bicep to work. That's all you want to work. So you will push your elbows back, shoulders back too, and then you just drag the weight up your abdominals like this. So it's just the bicep is working. There's a video circling around somewhere, maybe it's been taken down already, on social media, of a girl in a gym looking at some guy doing a drag curl with the dumbbells, and she was laughing and making fun of him because she had no clue what he was doing, because she's never seen the exercise before. And stupidly, she uploaded a video mocking the guy. In the end, she looked pretty stupid because she didn't know what a drag curl was. It just looked a little odd to her because she's never seen it. She thought she had something for views, but then she had something making herself a fool out of herself. But this is a drag curl. And you notice the weight's not going like this. I'm not going like this with the bar to the bottom. It's just staying in between here. Elbows is back. And it's just the bicep is working, right? And I actually fall from just this bar, didn't it? Even the bar is very light. But this is my version using the resistance band. You step on your band. This is what you need. Actually, let's use a larger band. I use the black ones. So you step on the band like this. You guys can't see because I'm wearing all black. Sorry about that, guys. And it's just like if you're doing a regular bicep curl with the bar, and you just shoulders back. It's the same thing. And just dragging the weights up. Well, in this case, the band. And in this motion, all you're just feeling contraction on is in the bicep. Ah, I felt that. And it's just the bicep is working. There's no shoulders involved in it. That's what a drag curl is. It's very effective. Wow. And it's like I said to you guys before, my bicep worked very quick. I get results on my bicep very fast. I don't really spend a lot of time working bicep. If I was competing, maybe about 2 months before that contest, I would start putting work in my bicep. It's same situation as my abs. That's the way I work my abs too. So my bicep this contraction is very, very quickly, which is sometimes it bothers me because anything contracts that quickly can also tear easily if it's not properly warmed up. So I always have to do massaging because it gets so tight. Even from what I just done, which is not even lifting anything heavy. So we do another set. So shoulders back, elbows back, and just drag that weight up the abdominals. So it's a very short movement. And it's called a drag curl. So only bicep is working, and the shoulders is not really involved. That's how you take your shoulders completely out of the movement. So I'm going to do the other version, the one that everyone is familiar with. Oh, it's too tight. A few years ago, well, quite a few years ago. I actually tore my bicep. I have a slight bicep tear in this area, and from when I was sleeping, because of how I have my arms when I'm sleeping, I actually tore it like that. It started to cramp up, and I couldn't pull it out of the position it was in, and it was actually hurting for many days. I couldn't figure what was wrong. I saw a little bit of redness there, and then I found out when I went to the doctor, it was torn slightly, small torn there. It's got the little small tear in the tendon there area. So this is the one that everyone knows. This is what everyone knows. There's, with a barbell, there's bicep curl. No, that's a quick pump again. So this version is what most people are familiar with and would do. But an old school bodybuilder who knows all these exercises, you'll find them probably doing it. And somebody of new school who discover it will try it. Just like the young man in the gym who was doing it and was videotaped and being mocked at while doing it. And the person did not know or ever seen this exercise before. But he was doing it with a dumbbell, right? And I will show you that version. So this is what he was doing with the dumbbell. Well, I cannot do it with this. I'll go actually get dumbbells to show you how to do it with. Two little puny dumbbells I'll use. So this is what he was actually doing. So it looks kind of weird. So elbows back again, and like this. To the front. So it looks like he's, if you look at me carefully, it looks like I'm not doing anything. So this is what he was caught doing. But me, my boy is getting results. And that girl is getting views. But then when you check the comment, everybody starts correcting her. She was shocked. She was very shocked that she had basically nothing. So this is how it's done with I would do to the resistance band, one hand at a time, same thing. And I'm dragging the weight, the band along my sides, or my abdominals. It's a very short movement, but it just targets the bicep like crazy. As I'm doing all this demonstration, the bicep is just like I'm doing a full bicep workout. So let's do the concentration curl. We're gonna need these. I should be using my chair to do it. Oh, let's see if we can do it with the resistance band and the ball. Let's see if we can do it like that. The height has to be right. So I step on the band on one side, and I just have to make sure that I can go like this way, or just grab one side of the band instead. And I'm twisting my forearms like this way, so you can get a peek along the side of the bicep there. And the other side. So these are concentration curls. So you can adjust your resistance wherever you need it. You can go all the way down to get more or less resistance. And that's how you do concentration curls using the bands. Now, you can also do this version of curls like this. But you have to drop your hands, right? So you need to be about from here. Now, in this motion, you gotta make sure that your bands are in good, correct working order and don't pop in you. So that's how you can get your biceps done, using the band from these positions. So it's the same as grabbing 2 dumbbells. Or you grab 1 dumbbell to do concentration curl. And you massage that bicep. Even my forearms are pumped too. So that's how you can use these guys. That hit my toe. So that's how I do my bicep using the resistance bands. Okay, so we're gonna do some triceps now. Now, triceps, I really like doing these with the bands. because there are so many different exercises that could be done. I'm going to show you guys a few of them. I can't go through all of them. There's like endless of exercises you probably could do with a resistance band for triceps. Biceps is very straightforward, but tricep, there's so much you can do. So I'm gonna actually let's start up with the regular ones first. So overhead extensions for triceps. So you can do like this. You can go one arms at a time, or you can do both. So it's just like this. So think of the dumbbell. Think of this dumbbell in your hands, and you go like this. I have to do the other side so I won't get jealous. Good, they're both even. So that's what this is exercise I was demonstrating with a dumbbell. It's the same thing as with the resistance band. Just step on that bed and take it over your head like this. And this is what you're gonna get, same thing. From the back. And that's exactly the same exercise you're doing, but with the resistance band. And actually I'm gonna grab the band from the back here because it's pulling so close to my body, it's just pulling my clothes. So I can go like this. I'm not really doing anything with the band, just touching it, keeping it away from my clothes. So that's one way that I would do it, but you can do it like this too. Just take the band and just put it around you like this, and this is what you're gonna get. And the same thing for the other side. I want this to the back of me. And you're using your hands in the back here to adjust your resistance. More resistance, less resistance. Just using this to make your adjustments. And that's how you're adjusting yourself. So you're controlling how much resistance you're getting from the band. So that's how you do the overhead extension for your triceps. Now, if you don't have, these are pushdowns next. If you don't have, I don't want to use this one, let's use the other one. That one is too short. So I need this over my neck. Because the band may go up and touch my neck. So say you're at work, taking a break. You can do these for your triceps too. Both exercises you can actually do. Put the band around your neck like this. And this is what you're gonna do. And you hit in that tricep. Get a lot of nice reps in there. To get more resistance, instead of having your hands here, you just put your hands here. And you can shoulders back as usual, and you really get into it. It's burning. So that's how you can work your triceps. Another way you can do them also, same exercise I show you. Again. Now this is my design too, again. The one I showed you before. It's also, that's how I learned how to do it myself. This one here, I just put this one together maybe just before I came back from Japan last year, or just before I went to Japan last year. So I stand on my resistance band like this. Because I want the band behind me. So the band is behind me. And that's how it looked from the back. And originally when I done this, I had a knot in the center of that band. And that's how you can do the overhead extensions with just both hands at the same time. And actually, there's a video on my TikTok account doing this exercise like this, but the knot will be in the center of the band somewhere here. And I did it that way to create more resistance and not to have the band too much hidden in my back. So that's what you can do, guys. There's no excuses. You can get your workout done. So let's do these exercises now. Kickbacks. This is another old school tricep exercise. Ooh. So you can also do kickbacks. How did I do kickbacks again? Yeah, like this. So I step on one side of the band. So I hold the band like this in my hands. You can just go like this. and there's a lot of contraction there. You can, because it's from here where my resistance is coming from. If you can grab like this, it's the same, more resistance. And the other side. Or both bands. My triceps and biceps are gonna be like crazy today. Need a stretch. So you gotta stretch that triceps out. With this demonstration, I'm doing enough bicep and tricep workout for the next 6 weeks. If I don't do any other exercises, it should hold me for 6 weeks. That's just a joke, guys. But the pump is gonna be there for a while. If I did pull-ups, that's it, it's over. Arms are too pumped. Okay, so let me show you guys the other exercises now for triceps. I don't need this band anymore. Now we're gonna do the heavy duty workout. So I got my monster band up here, one of them, that I usually use my body weight to do pull-ups. And you're gonna need one of these. So the band is all secure, and I would just do like this. Someone was asking me how I did this. So think of the band being like this way. So you just like this. See? Like a heart shape. Like that. And I put this right through the center there. See that? It's got a little loop short up there, but it's fine. It's not going to damage your band. And that's how I do it for also pull-ups. For pull-downs and behind the neck and like that. So, I'm gonna need my wrist supporters for this. So these are triceps pushdowns. I'm gonna do front and back. Guys, if you want to see this whole stream, please go to my YouTube channel and please subscribe. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So the YouTube channel is the same name as the TikTok account. Actually, just might get in the way. It's never before, but it looks, I actually hit it, so. So this is another old school version of tricep workout. So we usually lean into it like this. Now the band is around your neck here, and that's the problem, right, for some people. So what I would do, I'll make this into a scarf, almost like a scarf, and it's just there. So the band is against the shoulders there and near the neck, but you have to control where that band is going to position. And at this point, I'm already feeling the resistance. And I just press down. And you can get your tricep pushdowns done like that. But if that is a little, the resistance is not enough for you, grab a pillow or some kind of support for your knees and just go to the ground. Go on your knees and you can get it done. So now at this point, you have a lot more resistance to handle. And good luck to you if you can handle it. So that's how you can get your heavy tricep workout done, doing the pushdowns. So I do tricep pushdowns from the back and front. That's how I do them. I never would just do one and leave the other. I always do them together, back and front. So, but standing up is just good enough for me. If I really want more resistance, I'll go on my knees and do it. Tricep is pumped. I forgot what time I started, guys. I'm not too sure. I think it was before 3. No, it was about 3. Is it 2:30? I'm not too sure. Like, I don't want to. I'll figure it out, but I'm not too sure what time I started. Don't remember. So for behind like this, now this is going to be a little troublesome for some people if you have not such good flexibility. So I'm like this, and my hand is like this. So I want to push downwards, right? But I'm going a little sideways because, see that? I'm hitting the certain things there, so I want to be like sideways. And that's how you get your triceps pumped. I like that other side better. This side I'm so-so about this side. Because when I had the surgery done years ago on my left wrist, when they fused the bones in there, I could not work this arm for so long. So even the left arms, from forearms to bicep, it's a little bit, size is actually quite different from the right. Yeah, I'm a whole patched up guy, man. Everything has been patched up. Okay, here we go. Front again. And when you do this, tighten your core. When you do that, the front, tighten up on the core. You feel some nice contraction going on there. So we do one more for the back. I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not too sure. I forgot exactly what time I started. So I'm gonna do something extra just in case. Just in case. Because if I go past a certain time or go less, what happened? It doesn't count as a full session, and then I don't get the shorts from the screen, from the stream. It doesn't give me the shorts. So, and that's on TikTok. So I'll just throw something extra there because my biceps are already gone, and triceps is like, I don't know, singing. But it doesn't matter what else I do, I'm still gonna use my bicep and triceps. So. So you gotta stretch it out. Okay. So that's the way I would do my heavier tricep workout, by doing the press downs, which is very useful in building mass in your triceps. And the biceps, I would just actually use heavier bends and hit those curls. And these are the bends I use to do my crossover. I can actually use them also to do, you guys can see. Or you can go with one hand. Relax for a second. Yeah, that's very tough because it's a lot of resistance there. Ooh, overly pumped. So this bend is a bit too much to show you the other overhead exercise, which you see my position is in. I cannot move this bend, it's too much for me, right? I'm not sure you guys know what I'm trying to show you. So I'm gonna put on one of these little skinny bands to show you the exercise. Yeah, this is like my level. So that's how you can do your triceps, guys. So many ways. If I was streaming from this side, I could mount it underneath my door with, where is it? This little device that comes with the resistance band in some of the cases that you will get. You can just take the band. I cannot show you the exercise because my cameras, everything is turned the wrong way, but you guys could have an idea what I'm talking about. You can connect your band like this to this little device. They have some kind of ball inside the center here, and you take this and put it under your door, and you can start doing a lot of exercises. You can even do seated rows, you name it. And you close the door, make sure you close the door, make sure no one's gonna open the door on the other side. And then you can sit back on the floor and do some of your exercises. That same tricep exercise I showed you in kickbacks, you can do it like this. So think of this under the door, and you're doing your tricep kickbacks like this. Or put it on the top of the door, and you can do your pushdowns like this. Same thing what I'm doing. All those exercises, even your pull downs to the front, pull downs to the back. This little guy can do that. But if I didn't have this little guy, what I would do, I will take a piece of pipe like this, maybe a bit shorter, and put it like this, put it outside of your door, and make sure the band is under the door is okay, or cover this part, and you can still do your exercises from outside. Very simple. All this stuff is just plain old common sense. It doesn't take, you don't have to have this. You can use something else. Something enough that can hold the band when you start pulling. And it's the same results. Okay guys, that's it. I think that's it. I don't know what my time was like, but all I know, my triceps and bicep is pumped as hell. So those are just some little tips I show you guys, another way to do it if you have bands and you want to get those exercises done. That's how you can do it. But make sure at the bottom of your door, the surface is very nice and smooth, that it doesn't chop your band, or just put something over your bands, like a piece of fabric or something, to protect your bands. Guys, that's it. YouTube, if you want to see the full stream, guys, you can go to my YouTube channel and please subscribe, and you can see the full stream there. If you see some things that you want to try, you can go there and take a look at it. YouTube, that's it, guys. I will catch you guys in the next workout, which can't give you a time as yet because I've worked the next few days, so you guys will be able to see me again in another session. And that's what my arms look like from all that workout. And it's pumped as hell right now. So have a good evening on YouTube, and I'll catch you guys in the next workout. Thank you for your support. I'm out of here. TikTok, thank you guys for the likes.